How are you all? What about my lovable students? I hope you're preparing well for final exams. Am I right? Well done. Now, I want to share with you an important questions and a PPT paper pattern also. Stay with me till the end. Okay? Wait for a moment. Wait for 1 minute. Right. First of all, here's inter first year chemistry paper pattern. Okay? Now, see here. Okay. See here. Let's start. So, paper pattern. So, listen to me. We will have three sections in this paper. So, in first section, section A, we will have 15 questions, 15 VSAQs. So, in that, we need to write answers for 10 questions. So, each question carries 2 marks. We'll get 20 marks in this section. Okay. Then section B. So, we will have 14 questions in this section. So, we need to write answers for only 6 questions. Each question carries 4 marks. Then we'll get 24 marks in this section. So, remaining 8 questions go to choice. Okay. Next, section C. Question number 30th to 33 means 4 questions are long answer type questions. So there will be 4 long answer type questions. In that, we need to write only answers for 2 questions. Each question carries 8 marks. So we will get 16 marks in this section. Total 60 marks. Okay. So they will give a 118 marks paper, but you need to write only 60 marks paper. You know what? You are a luckiest persons in the world because of so for this year only they will give almost 50% paper choice for you. Okay. Now next this is paper pattern. The next blueprint chapter wise weightage or blueprint. So simply atomic structure has 12 marks. So we will expect 4 plus 8. Periodic classification of elements 16 marks. So they will give 2 marks questions to 4 marks question, 8 marks question. Then chemical bonding and molecular structures 18 marks weightage. They will give 2 marks questions 3 here and 4 marks 1 question, 8 marks 1 question. Next states of matter 12 marks. So they will give 2 marks questions to 4 marks questions to. So stoichiometry 10 marks weightage. They will give 2 marks question 1, 4 marks questions 2. Next thermodynamics 6 marks weightage. They will give 2 plus 4. Next chemical equilibrium and acids and bases 10 marks weightage. They will give 2 plus 4 plus 4 means 2 marks question 1, 4 marks questions 2. Next hydrogenous compounds 4 marks weightage. They will give only 4 marks question. S block elements 4 marks weightage. They will give only 2 marks questions 2 here. And next 13th group elements 4 marks weightage. So they will give only 4 marks question here also. Next 13 so sorry and 14th group elements 18 marks weightage. They will give 2 marks questions 2 and 1 4 marks question. Then organic chemistry 14 marks weightage. So they will give 2 plus 4 plus 8. Okay. So this paper pattern and blueprint are so like a Google map for your exam. Okay. So you have to know this. So you should know this. Okay. The next go for long answers, important long answers type questions. So from atomic structure, we will expect Bohr's atomic model with hydrogen spectra and write limitations of Bohr's theory. Then quantum numbers. Okay. So we need to write the NLM. So should read the questions carefully. Okay. The next chapter, classification of elements. So we can expect three long answers. First one, write ASA and ISPDF log elements. Then second one, ionization potential by I2 greater than I1. So explain the factors effect. Next, what is periodic property? So how does follow the Paris in the period and groups. Okay. Next chapter, chemical bonding. So we will expect the three long answers here. So hybridization, explain the different type of hybridization involving s and p orbitals. Means we need to write sp, sp2, sp3 hybridization here. The next VSPR theory and its applications. Next, give the molecular orbital energy level diagram means MOED of N2 and O2. Okay, so these are from chemical bonding. Next, organic chemistry also we will expect three questions. First question, preparation of ethylene and properties with followings. So these are very important. Okay, so next, next question, two methods of preparation of acetylene. How does reacts with water and ozone. Next, preparation of benzene from acetylene. Explain the halogenation, acylation, and nitration, sulfonation of benzene. Okay, so these are what long answer type questions. So these four chapters, from these four chapters, we will expect four long answers. In that four long answer, we need to write only two long answers. Okay, next go for short answers. Okay, so atomic structure, from atomic structure, we will expect these following questions. Planck's quantum theory for dielectric effect, difference between emission absorption spectra, Heisenberg uncertainty principle, de Broglie wave theory, demerits of Bohr's theory, difference between orbitals, what is the nodal plane, how many nodal planes possible for 2p and 3d orbitals. Okay, next chapter, so periodic table. So important short answers, properties of transition elements, what is the lanthanide contraction and explains consequences also. So you need to learn. Next, explain the diagonal relationship. Next, fourth question, write a note on atomic radius, metallic radius, covalent radius. Okay, next chapter, chemical bonding. So ionic bond, explain with example. So sp3d, sp3d2 hybridization or so structure of BCl5 involving which hybridization or SF6 involving which hybridization, they will ask like this. Okay, so don't get confused. You need to read carefully each question. Okay, so the next Fazan's rule and write suitable examples. Next, difference between sigma bond, pi bond, coordinate covalent bond means radi bond. Explain with example. Hydrogen bond. Explain with type with example. Okay. Next, states of matter. Kinetic molecular theory. Derive the ideal gas equation. Explain, state and explain Graham's law and Dalton's law, partial pressure. Next, reduction of Boyle's law, Charles' law, Graham's law, Dalton's law from kinetic gas equation KGE. Next, deduction of kinetic energy from kinetic gas equation. Okay. Next, stoichiometry. In this stoichiometry, so we need to learn about calculation of empirical formulas. So in that two questions are important here. Carbon compound percentages. So observe these percentages. Then which formula will be come here. So these two are very important for elucidation of what molecular formulas. Okay. Next, along with disproportionation, comproportionation reactions, explain with example. Next, we need to learn balancing equation in acidic medium, both basic medium. These three examples are very important. So these should practice these three examples. Okay. Next, thermodynamics. Hess law of constant heat summation. So extensive intensity property, second law, third law of thermodynamics, and explain the terms of internal energy, enthalpy, entropy gives free energy, and types of systems, open system, closed system, isolated system. Then what is heat capacity? Derive Cp minus Cv is equals to R. Okay. So these are important from thermodynamics. Next chapter, chemical equilibrium and acids and bases. Okay. Homogeneous heterogeneous equilibrium, Lee-Chartier principle, application to synthesis of ammonia and sulfur trioxide. Next, derive the relation between Kp and Kc equilibrium reaction of N2,3H2L equilibrium. Okay. So next, Bronsted acid base theory, Lewis acid base theory, buffer solutions, how to prepare the acidic buffer, basic buffer. Write down examples. Okay. Then explain common ion effect and explain solubility product. So then what is conjugated acid base pair? Explain with example. Illustrate with one example. Okay, these are important from chemical equilibrium. Next, hydrogens compound. So explain electron deficient, electron precise, electron rich hydrides, utility of hydrogen as a fuel. Explain the terms hard water and soft water. Write a note on ionic change method, Kalgan method for removal of hardness of water. Okay, so name the isotopes of hydrogen. What is the ratio of the masses of these isotopes? Next question, write a note on the heavy water. So these 5 questions are important from hydrogen its compounds. Then S block. So no need to learn any short answer in this block because of they will give only 2 marks questions in that chapter. So the next 13th group elements. Next 13th group elements. So what are electron deficient compounds? Is BCl3 an electron deficient species? Explain it. Okay. Next, write a note on the anomalous behavior of boron. Then BCl bond as a bond moment. Explain why BCl3 molecule has a zero dipole moment. Okay. Next question, amphoteric nature of aluminium. Okay. Next, 14th group elements. 14th group elements, write a short note on fullerenes, difference between diamond graphite. Next, diamond is hard white. Next, what? Allotropy. So, explain the terms. Allotropy, nut pair effect, catenation power. Next, write on a allotropy of carbon. Okay. Next, organic chemistry, geometrical isomerism, conformational isomerism. Next, these conversions are very, very important. Calcium carbide reacts with water, gives A. In the presence of hot metal tube gives B. In the presence of methyl chloride, aluminum chloride, so gives C. So we need to write A, B, C here for 4 marks. Next, ethylene reacts with Br2CCl4, gives A, gives B, gives C. So we need to write this also. So then Markovnikov Karash effect. The next, positional functional isomerism. So then how does acetylene reacts with hydrogen and bromine? So this question also covered in LAQ. Okay, so these are what short answer type questions from each chapter. Okay, so you have to check it once again. Okay, so in the next video I will give you 2 marks questions chapter wise. Okay, don't miss that video. Okay, did you like this video? Please like, share, subscribe my channel to get more videos. Okay, so this video is very important for first year student, those are studying chemistry. Okay, so please share this video and help them. Okay, thanks a lot.